So, hello and welcome back on Facebook. So, I'm very sorry, but my internet shut down. So, hopefully, you can find me again. What we might do is go over and do the homework because I think most of you have understood comparatives and superlatives, and if not, you can watch the YouTube video from Sunday this week. So I'm just waiting for the YouTube one to get started. But if you're watching on Facebook, please say hello so I know that you're there. Okay, good. Welcome back. So very sorry, my internet stopped and I didn't know where you all went. So we'll go back and we'll look at the homework because I think most of you have an understanding of comparatives and superlatives. Just waiting for the YouTube stream to start. Hi, Hamza. Okay. Don't forget, while we wait for the YouTube one to start, we can put this one, you can answer this question. I want to know what you think. So here, is it better to study English online or in class? Which is better? So a good comparative question for you. Okay, the YouTube one's taking a little while. Who have we got? So we've got Ashraf back, we've got Hamza, and Omar, of course. I don't know where it's gone. Okay, great. So, Ashraf, I think online is better than studying in class. Okay, so maybe it depends on your class, but why do you think that? Let's see. Okay, so hi Nidhi and Siri. Okay, you prefer online. Good. Okay, so of course, if I ask students online, maybe these students prefer online, but tell me why. Why that's not working. Okay, so I'm going to go over it and let's go over the homework for today's class. If I go... It's this one. Okay. Alright, so the question is, write the correct comparative in the sentence using the adjective. So the first one, dogs are intelligent than fish. So what do you think? Dogs are more intelligent than fish. So you can answer 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So choose a question and write the answers in there. Hi, my Nguyen. And okay, so these are all comparative sentences. Number 2, I'm good. So well done, Trin. Older than you. Australia is very good, Omar. Larger than Portugal. Much larger than Portugal. Okay, so for your attention span, whole. Nope. Omar, good. More colorful. Okay, now some of you might say, oh, that's not how you spell colorful. That's not how you spell color. There's no U. Well, that depends where you are. So I am in Australia and we spell colorful like this. But in America, there's no U. But I can't do it because it looks wrong to me. So we put a U. Also in the UK. So our spelling is the same in Australia as the UK. Okay, Ashraf has said he sometimes meets many teachers that don't have good experience in learning English well, but online you have a choice, so that's a big advantage. That's true, so much choice online, it's amazing. Okay, so Ashraf, very good. Just be careful of the spelling. Noisier. Okay, and this mistake, more noisier, this is a very common mistake. So I'm so glad I can explain this for you. So many students put more and but you only need one. So if it's a short word like noisy or big, small or tall, these are all short words with 1 or 2 syllables. We put ER and not more. If it's a long adjective like beautiful and interesting, they've got 3 syllables or more, then we use more. So more colorful, more intelligence, but never more short adjective ER. Okay, Ashraf? Good. And Amar's got the last one. Okay, great. All right, shall we go down to the superlative? So this is when we're describing 3 or more things and we're comparing which is better. So we might have 2 books, and then 1 more little book. Actually, my diary. Okay, so with 3, we're talking about the most or the least of something. Cool. Hi, Fabio. Yes, I lost the internet, so I'm back. Okay, so do you know what the river in Africa? So Mars onto it, very good. Very good, my trim. Well done. My trim, not quite. So these ones are all the superlative. And a good trick is to remember when it's the, it is a superlative because we use the when there's only one. Yeah? When there's many, the when there's only one. And with superlative, we're talking about the top or the bottom of something. Good. So Omar's got it. Is the best. So for superlative, we use the most or est. Don't be sorry. And you're welcome. What about this one? Oh, Shahid. Best one, the longest, good. 3, the smallest. Well done. Well done, Shahid. Well done, Omar. Well done, Ashraf. Well done, H. All. Good. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, what else have we got? 3 more. Hello, Sarin, and welcome. Good, Alan. You're a bit behind. Okay. Ashraf. Good. What is the strangest? If you know the answer to these questions, you can tell me. What is the strangest food you have ever eaten? And Omar, good. So which fruit is the most delicious? Okay. So my trin. So strange is a short word. It has lots of letters. Yeah? Like big only has 3 letters, but strange, STRANGE. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it only has 1 syllable, 1 sound. Strange. 1 beat. Yeah? Stranger, 2 sounds. Strange, 1 sound. So when it only has 1 sound, we put EST, strangest. When it's long word with 3 sounds, like delicious, we put most. Okay, I hope that helps. Good, Shahid, great sentence. So English is the most common language in the world. Cool. So, and well done to HL as well. So strangest. Shahid says, pineapple was the strangest food I have ever eaten. So you don't need to say so far if you have ever, because they're the same. So you can say, I have eaten so far, or I have ever eaten. To have both is strange. Really, pineapple is the strangest fruit. Is it not common where you live? And lastly, your turn to make a sentence. You can make comparative, easier, or superlative, easiest. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. Good, good. Okay, so write your own sentence. Easy, boring, funny, tall. Good, so Omar, great sentence, but I'm going to change it a little bit. Okay, history is easier than math. Correct. So I took out the. You have in your sentence, the history is easier than the math. And for subjects, school subjects, we don't need an article. So we just say history. Also, in Australia and the UK, we say maths. Maths. In America, they say math. You are very close to America, so to the United States. So I will leave the S. Oh, Shahid, thank you very much. If you're talking about me, it's also a good sentence. So your teaching style is easier to understand compared to others. Good, I'm glad. If you're giving me a true sentence, very good. Okay, Ashraf, I want a creative sentence from you. Oh, thank you, Fabio. It's not always easy to teach online. I can't see your faces. So maybe you're like, I don't understand. But thank you, I'm glad you do. No apologies needed, Ashraf. Just a good sentence. Okay, so Umar, don't forget no the. So you really don't like history. So history is the most boring lesson. Good. So true, Omar, you really don't like history. Your students are the most funny. Okay, so funny is, oops, what did I do? Funny is a short adjective. It has 2 syllables. So most adjectives with 2 syllables, we think of them as short. Sometimes we put most or more before and treat them like long adjectives, but funny, short. So if you want to make it a superlative, it's funniest, like this. So your students are the funniest in America. And if you, okay, just leave it at a sentence. So your students are the funniest in America. Right. And Omar's got, Juan is funnier than Carlos. Good. Perfect. Sanula, maths is easier than history. So you don't need than easy history. I think that's a mistake. Good, taller. Okay, good. I think you have a little mistake here, but have a look at my sentence. I think you are taller than me. Maybe it's just typing mistake. I think you are taller than me. Very good. Like that too. Juan is the funniest in his class. Great. Good. So Trin says, no, which was it? Oh, boring. Playing indoors is, more boring than playing outdoors. Yeah. Shahid says, is putting the before the superlative necessary in every case? Yes. So you can see for here, we have the. The. So yes. Shahid, yes. Every time we have the superlative, we put the. Because remember, the superlative is talking about one at the top of something, the most something. So there's only one. When there's only one, we put the. Okay? Cara is taller than Maria. Possibly. My sister is the tallest student in her class. Ashraf says, Jim Carrey is the most funny. No, not most funny. Funniest actor. Funniest actor. Omar says, Cara is the tallest in Australia. Definitely not true. But I would like to be tall. I'm not the tallest in Australia. I might play football or basketball if I was taller. Cool. Okay. Any questions? Please ask me. Just check on YouTube. Nobody's asking a question. Okay, cool. All right. That's okay, Omar. I can dream. Now, let me quickly show you where this is from. So this is the full lesson. If you want to practice again, you can come over here. If I can even paste it. Oops. There we go. Maybe that worked or not. Not yet. So this is the full lesson, which was on Sunday, and there's some listening practice in there. So maybe if you haven't looked at it yet, you can watch this video, and at the end, you watch a little video and you have to write down what they say, and it's a comparative or superlative. All right. And we've got all the explanation. Move this over. Okay. More explanation. We've got the questions here. And here. So if you click here, you'll go to another page. And we've got a song. So you can listen to this song. It's a great song called Stronger. And listen for how many comparative adjectives that you can hear in this song. And then we've got all the lyrics, so the words in the song, and you have to fill in the comparative adjectives. So a great way to improve your vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, improve your listening, of course. So you can go over there and have a look. So I'll just pop, let's see. Here, I think. Go here, go back. All right. Put the, it's a bit of a long link. Let's see. Oh, need to move over. Yep. Okay, so forget that bit. Don't need that bit. numberoneinstitute.com/grammar, adjectives and comparatives, and comparative and superlative. So I'll try to paste it in the Facebook page. It is on Number One Institute on Facebook, so you should be able to find it. But I've pasted it in the YouTube stream as well. So if you have any questions, you can ask me on this page, because I will check this page a lot. So you can put your question down the bottom and I will answer you there. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Let me tell you the next lesson I have planned. It's a news lesson. So every month I have a number one news lesson. So reading a news article, I found another good story. If you have a good story you'd like me to do, please tell me. But the story for this week is about a small village and an old man in Taiwan. So you can look forward to that on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next week for another lesson.